Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of All the Mods Gravitas. How are you guys doing? Now today we're starting off here in our new hot tub. Yes, I've actually found spring water. Now spring water is a very good thing to find in this pack, mainly because it gives you regeneration. As you can see, my health is slowly going up. Now to find it, well, it took a while. The map isn't even loading. Yep. I went all over here, then I saw an ocean, and I thought, well, I'll have the boat over there. I found this island, which apparently has volcanic activity, because I got some sort of achievement, and then I found this. This is actually spring water, and you can only find it in like very cold areas. Like this is the first mountain area, and you can see like how far I've went. Like minus 5,000 and I'm on positive 2,000, so yeah, I kind of had to go pretty far, but that was all because today we're messing with blood magic. And since I'm out here just using the knife, I kind of needed to regain my health. So yeah, I'm just trying to fill this guy up so we can then start doing some cool things. Now, I think I already went ahead and got a tier 2. I think this is how the tier 2 one goes. I got here the book, and I guess we can actually go over here and check for this one. Yeah, it requires just some runes, and I'm pretty sure blank runes would work, because I think I saw it like flashing here once. So technically, just blank runes would work. This is what I have. I don't have it. Yeah, there you go, blank runes. So hopefully this is a tier 2, and I needed the tier 2 so I can actually use this block of redstone and I can move up to an apprentice blood orb. Let's hope this actually works. Okay, it is actually draining, so I'm guessing it's working. There we go, we have the apprentice blood orb. Now you can see here, this is the schematic for the tier 3 altar. And it's going to take quite a bit of space, and the tier 4 takes a bit more, and the 5, I think the 5 is like the highest one. Yeah, these guys, they need their space, you know, let's just put it that way. So I'll have to move this out of here. I'll have to move this into its proper area. Now initially I kind of wanted to do this on a space station and make it over there, but for some reason my space station disappeared, so I'm not very thrilled about that idea of just losing everything. So I guess we can do this on the moon, but first we kind of need to reach the teleposer stage. So let's see if we can find that right here. Yeah, the teleposer. Now to get the teleposer we need teleposition focuses, and this needs the tier 4 altar. So we kind of need to grind up to the tier 4. As soon as we get there we can make these teleposers and the teleposition sigil, which hopefully allow us to have teleports from here to all the other planets. And so I took some hours of my time to repurpose a husk farm into our blood magic area. Yeah, take a look, this is all underground, and we have a husk spawner all the way up there. You can't quite see it, but I mean they should be popping out here anytime. And I'm using the dagger of sacrifice to actually get blood instead of just stabbing myself. Now this is greatly gonna speed up my process of getting runes, and I also put a brass funnel here to toss out the blank or the runes, the level 1 runes, so they don't stay and get tier 2. Yeah, as you can see we got some dudes over here, and we can just kill them and we get their loot. We got this guy, so we can get some resources from them. Now there's the issue of the expiration dates and stuff like that, because some have expiration dates and some are already rotten. Maybe we can do something about that later, I'm not sure. But it's also good because this gives me tons of experience and gives me some materials. So, and then we can also turn this rotten flesh into leather, so it's not useless. Now I also hooked myself up with an alchemy table, because the next thing I need to do is put these all together, and I don't have blood. Oh, okay, why not? Ah, there we go. I forgot to attune this to me. Okay, now it's actually doing what it was supposed to be doing. Which means we can actually go ahead and place this guy somewhere over here, I should say. Yep. And we need to give this all these resources: redstone, coal, white dye, and gunpowder. Then this guy should already have some blood. Yeah, it should have enough blood for this because it shouldn't cost that much. Yep, there you go. And it's gonna give us some ashes, and these ashes we are gonna need to actually get the divination sigil. Jesus, my English today. And hopefully this will actually tell us how much blood we have on our network, because at this moment in time I really don't know. And now we have everything, so we put this on the floor, and I believe we just put redstone dust and then right click with the blank rune. Yep, there it goes, and it's doing its thing. Come on, pop on out. And boom, there we go, divination sigil. Now if you right click, yeah, I can see we have 5,000. That's really not that much, because I've been looking into what we're gonna do next, which is hopefully a ritual. So I actually made one weak activation crystal, which takes 10,000 blood. That's why my my blood altar is pretty much empty, and we kind of need to fill it up a lot. I actually should remove this orb from here, because I also want to make another thing, which is, let's see if I can find it. It's the orb. I want to make the magician's orb because it's gonna hold a lot more, but it takes 25,000 blood, and this guy can only hold 10,000, which means we need to maybe increase the speed as that we get these mobs to come, so we can keep spamming our sword, so we can have a constant flow of blood into here. So if we're crafting something, it just doesn't run out. So everybody, I got something really cool to show you. So I actually was able to kind of automate this. I also upgraded some of my runes to runes of sacrifice, so my actual dagger of sacrifice would get a little bit more blood out of every single kill. So we can just spam this over here and we get tons and tons of blood. But I made automation to give me blank slates and reinforced slates, and this can basically do any type of slate, really. I just need to filter it out here on this brass funnel, and we'll probably see when that one gets done. It will output it here. The vacuumulator will pick it up, use the hopper, put it into the crate, and while passing through the hopper, we'll send a redstone signal over there, which will actually power that dropper. Yep, and that dropper puts the claystone, this one I'm using right now, I'm using raw claystone, put the claystone into this hopper and then into the blood halter. This has actually been my way of actually inputting one item at a time, because if you just put a hopper, it just keeps putting items in, which is really not ideal, like really not ideal. And this is gonna help me like get better runes, not just have blank runes. I kind of want to have this middle one filled with runes of displacement. So if we tap it on the runes, I want these ones, the runes of displacement. They take re-imbued slates. This is like a tier 3, so I still need to farm for those. These guys can get very loud every now and then, because I actually upgraded a little bit of the thingy up there, the spawner. But if I get away, they stop spawning because I'm not triggering the spawner. I might just upgrade it to be redstone controllable, then make a redstone link so I can toggle the spawner on and off, because I don't all want it to be on all the times, unless I have the Well of Suffering, which I still don't have. And of course I get like this random junk, which I could technically be using it, but I most of the time don't feel like using this, because if I can probably do like red steel or blue steel armor to actually upgrade from this one. The problem is I'm not getting a bunch of items. I've not been killing any bosses, which means I can't quite do apotheosis upgrades to the armor, so I'm kind of holding off on that until we have to go to like Glacio. which should probably be like in the next couple episodes or something, because I really want to have this guy up and running to the maximum of its potential, which means to do that we need to go and explore, well, a dungeon. And what sort of dungeon? Well, it's a ritual made dungeon. We first want to go to the edge of the hidden realm. First, this is the first place we want to go into, and it takes a weak activation crystal, 80,000 life points. We already have more than this. We have the activation crystal. We needed this, 36 total runes. Now, look at the runes. It's not going to be these ones. It's going to be the ritual stones. We need these. We need these guys right here, and they take a lot of reinforced slate. This is why I made this automation, because I need a lot of these. I need a lot of obsidian, but obsidian, I'm using this setup. I'm just going to the nether, getting magma blocks, then washing them into obsidian. I have like 2 stacks of this, so it should be enough. And then the master ritual stone is just, well, 4 of these and this. So we need to do this recipe 10 times, because we're going to need 40 of these, because we need 4 here and then 36 here. So we need to do this 10 times, which means 40 reinforced slate. So I have a little bit of processing to do. And there we go. I now have everything ready. So let's go ahead and pop this guy right here so we can actually see him. And I'm gonna put it in one of these corners. It's one of the reasons why I have this like room built so big, is mainly because, well, how big is this? 3 by 3. So I'd say here. So if you were to right click that on there, yeah, as you can see, it's gonna take like this entire corner right over here. So all I need to do is make sure I break these blocks so it can actually place the other ones, and then I just need to place the master rune. Oh, I was not meant to break that one again. But yeah, then I just go ahead and place the runes, and this will actually place the runes for me. So let me just clear this out. So now using our ritual diviner, which is made with these tools, which they're quite simple to make. I think if I just right click onto there, or right, was that I meant just like shift click, or these ones, or do I have to place them myself? I'm pretty sure if I just right click this, it would place them. No, I guess that's just a stone block 3 thing. I mean, it's not that complicated to place these runes, but I'm pretty sure it was meant to place them for me somehow. Yeah, as you can see, it's not counting towards the build for some reason. Huh. Of course it wasn't working. I need to first left click on the air to select the edge of the hidden realm, and boom, yeah, there you go. Now it is actually placing in the runes for me. Yep, there we go, all placed down. And oh wait, I still need to see that guy, because now I need to right click. Bum bum, there we go. We now have the edge of the hidden realm. Now, this is an entire new dimension. If you right click, we go in. It's gonna be pretty dark. It's gonna have a chest with, hopefully, exactly, some keys. Now, these keys will become very, very handy. Oh, I'm losing water. Okay, that's a bad thing. But yeah, these keys are meant to actually open these gateways, which will take us to places with anvils. So if you guys need anvils, this is one place to get it. We're probably going to be picking up most of these items. There should be also spawners near here. There's a bunch of iron here, so if you guys are in need of iron or cauldrons or coal, if you get lucky, you can get all these resources in here. And also, this is one of the things that I really wanted, is apotheosis items. Kind of want a lot of these apotheosis items, so we can then like convert them into its former, or to like some dust type versions, and then we can actually use it later. Now this doesn't actually have any other room. Yep, no, it's only like its room. So we gotta keep exploring. This is basically a forever expanding area. There's... Oh, there's... They're invisible. Uh-oh. Okay, if they're invisible, I'm gonna break that real quick. Though I do have quite a powerful armor. And luckily they're just blazes, but they're putting everything on fire. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, no. Oh, this is also another thing. Oh, okay. We got lucky here. Got really lucky. We need both, all of these. All of these. This is what we need. Now, one thing that I'm not so sure how I feel about it. Also, why is there like runes there and stuff? Not so sure about those runes being there. But one of the things that I really don't really like is the fact that some of the food that you have in the pack, you can't eat it. You can't. This you can't literally eat it. You can't eat this food. You can't eat this suspicious stew. You can't. You just can't. Oh, don't mind me. We just got a netherite hoe. Okay, I'll take that. And we also have like a tau fruit plantation over here. That's pretty good. And we need a bunch of tau fruit, so we're probably going to be back here. But I'm afraid if I mine this, it will be void underneath. So let's just pick up the mining laser real quick. Put it on through them all. Yeah, exactly. If you mine that, you get the blank runes, but you also get the void underneath. So be careful while mining anything in here, actually, because it may just end up pretty badly for you. Now, are you actually wheat that we can use for anything? Maybe we can use for bread, but that bread isn't really gonna help a lot. So we're gonna gather all of these runes because it basically saves me a bunch of time. And let's keep exploring this area. And I also made myself some soul snares. Now these soul snares, we ideally want to be tossing them into mobs. Oh, we have a portal room here. I wonder why most of these things are like not have mobs. Okay, this one has blazes. Okay, but okay, that's perfect. This is one of the reasons why I wanted the soul snares, is if we kill mobs while they are soul snared, we're gonna drop these demon wheels, and this is something that we are desperately in need of. And of course, upgrade items for the living armor. I'll take those as well. And let's keep exploring. Now, we did just run out of keys, which is sort of bad, and I cannot see the blazes, which is also bad. It's really bad that I can't see the mobs. So I don't know if that's gonna be like a fixed in the next update, which should be coming. Scroll of haste, I'll take those. I'll take the obsidian as well. It should take like all of this gold and stuff. We're gonna need it. Oh, there's a chest down there. How can we get that? Oh, there we go. Diamond, some obsidian. Oh, I guess they're in the lava then. Well, it's not my problem. Yeah, like I was saying, we did just run out of keys, which means we need to actually make keys. Now, there's two types of keys. There's these, the iron keys, and then these, the foreman's keys and the miner's keys. Now, these ones we have to find. We can make the miner's keys. The foreman's keys to access the mines, we need to find this one. Now, the iron keys we make with iron, redstone, and imbued slates, which means it's a tier 3 recipe. And it also needs will. Now, the will is this that we got. We got some of these. I killed the zombie, it dropped this. It's a pretty low amount. And I believe if we like toss them both to the ground, pick them up or something. Oh yeah, we need a gem, of course. Being dumb. We need one of these gems. Now, to make the easiest version of this gem, we just need some will. Literally one will, which we just got. And we need some redstone, some gold ingots, some glass, lapis, and we're gonna get one of these Tartari gems. Then we need to upgrade it to make the next version, or we can use it to make sentient items. The sentient items will give me overall more raw will, from the mobs. So this will actually be a good item to have. I'm pretty sure that's how they're meant to work. They're meant to actually help me get more will from the mobs if I use the sword. And there's also like a bunch of these charges, which I have no clue what they do. This is the deforester charge. I believe this will cut trees or something like that. I'm not sure. I see there seems to be like a bunch of new things that I really don't know much about. But first of all, we need the Hellfire Forge. Now, I farmed a little bit of the will, and now I have my Tartaric gem completely filled up. But I need to make another one of these because I want to make a higher tier. So if you take a look at Tartaric gem, the lesser one requires me to have, well, my one and then a normal regular one. So let's go ahead and put our one here, the one that's filled up, make a new one, and then we're going to be making the next tier one. So if you put it like this and these ones here, it will give us the higher tier one. Because in order to make new keys, we need a minimum of 300, and the tiny one only holds 64, I think. Yeah, and if you right click, as you can see, it's going to transfer this one into the other one. The really cool thing about this is that you can actually have it over there, so it doesn't take inventory space, and you can like keep this one away for now, and it will slowly fill up even while there. And in order to get more will, I actually hooked up this trash can with a blacklist on Demon Will. So any Demon Will I get from here will not get picked up by the trash can, just sit here in the hopper, so I can just pick it up, throw it in the floor, and then my Tartaric Gem will pick it up. So sometimes I have to like back up a little bit, and you can also just use the sacrificial knife to kill the dudes. Yep, and as you can see, Demon Will right over here. So I need to farm until I actually reach the desired amount. So I can hit 2 guys, I think. I hope. Oh, only 1. Yeah. So I need to go and get more string, convert the string into soul snares, and then keep doing this. Now I actually went ahead and made myself the sentient sword because this will give me raw will immediately. So hopefully it's gonna make my process a whole lot easier. I just need to stand here and smack them. And if you want to see, I am now up to 256 will, and oh, I'm even filled. Okay, so I need to make the next tier version actually. Oh no. So let's do some crafting. First of all, it's this one. Of course, this one goes in there. We'll get rid of that and use our own over here. This will make us a second tier one. So I think it's a lesser Tartaric. Yes. And now the lesser Tartaric goes with all of these. Supposedly, or I think I'm out of will. Yeah, it needs 240. So literally just tossing you to the ground. There we go. And it's gonna make us the next tier version, which is the common Tartaric one, which can hold up to 1,000 will. Now this is the one that we should really like focus on filling up a little bit, because we need 300 to make the keys, and we're gonna need a little bit more to like a minimum of 300, but it costs 50 per key. So if we raise this all the way up to 1,000, that will be like the best case scenario. We could even like make the next year version, though it takes some extra things that we do not yet have. Also, one great thing about this sword is that it's going to increase its damage the more will you have. So I'm up to 387. I'm already at 10.5 attack damage. And this started like 4 attack damage. So it's severely increasing its power. So let's go ahead and make some keys, shall we? And also we can get some of these gems in this farm, so I might want to filter these ones out from the trash can as well, because maybe we can get some really good ones just by sitting here and farming. Now unfortunately my hidden realm, well, it has 4 rooms, and I'm not sure if this is intended or not, but yeah, this is like a pretty small version of the hidden realm. I'm not sure if it can be bigger or not. I know that we have another ritual to do, and that is the pathway to the Endless Realm. Now, the Endless Realm takes quite a lot of resources, like 69 runes, weak activation crystal. This is kind of easy, but it takes 150,000 life points. Well, we're a bit lower in life points since we just used 80,000 on that one, so I need to refarm this, which may take a while. You know, the blood orb is here, but of course it takes a while because these guys have to spawn in and then I have to kill them. Probably just sit here and semi AFK killing them while doing other things. But with all that said, guys, I think that's all the time we're gonna have for today's video. We kind of did a lot of blood magic, and on next episode I'm really hoping we can bump up a little bit on the blood magic stuff, because it's gonna give us a lot of things, mainly item sorting and item like transportation with routers, yes, routers, and of course teleporting ourselves to other places. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't, and see ya in the next one. Bye.